Hi everybody, it's Michelle, and I just wanted to sit down, film this video for you, and tell you about some things I have been loving lately. I might get lipstick on my teeth, because that's what happens when I wear regular lipstick sometimes, but I just wanted to look fancy for you in this YouTube video. First is the One Direction album titled 4. Where has this been all my life? It's been out for so long, I feel like, too, but I recently just started listening to it all the time, and it's so great. Every single song is so good, and I love it so much. It makes me so happy. It fills my heart with joy. I love it. Next favorite is a book. It is Anne of Avonlea, the second book in the Anne of Green Gables series, and I just really love Anne Shirley. I wish I knew her in real life. She's just one of those people you want to be your friend, but she's in a book, so she can't be. But she can be your friend by reading the book. Yeah. And she is just so great! And I love this series so much. I love the movies. I've never read the series. This is my first time. It is just wholesome and enjoyable and amusing and wonderful. It's so good. So if you like children's literature and you need something good to read, please read the Anne of Green Gables series. I feel like I'm talking super fast. I'm really sorry. I'm just kind of excited to sit here and film this. So next book is The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. Look at that fancy, schmancy, glowy, shimmery, shiny cover. So this book, I love the subtitle of this. It says, "Transform your life, work, and confidence with everyday courage." And she goes deep, deep, deep into her 5-second rule, which I've talked about before on this channel, I believe. So it's just basically saying, if your heart is telling you to do something, do it within 5 seconds, because in that 5 seconds, your mind will start talking you out of it. So you just need to get out there, have the courage, do it, your life will change. And I really love this book. It's really great. There are a lot of typos, but that's fine. I still like it. And it's really cool, because how she shares some of the stories from other people is kind of copying and pasting their social media posts. Let me find one for you. Oh, here we go. Someone will just tweet one of their experiences, and she'll just include that in the book, which I think is really cool. It's mixing modern social media stuff with old school book stuff, you know? Yeah, I like it. It's a really great book. The lipstick, though. Getting on me teeth. Next, I will go into some makeup items, and recently I purchased a new foundation. The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow 24-Hour Foundation. I was nervous about the Pro Glow part, because I'm usually a matte kind of foundation girl, and I decided to go for the Pro Glow. I realized I showed that upside down before. Don't pay attention to my nail polish, it's awful. So I decided to go for the Pro Glow because I wanted to try something new. This one also comes in matte. I don't know if I mentioned that. So they have the matte and the Pro Glow. I was nervous about the Pro Glow. I need to take a breath, chill for a second, gather my wits about me, and then keep going. Okay. So I wanted to try out the okay. I was nervous about trying the Pro Glow version of this foundation because I like having matte skin. I don't want it to be glowy and oily and look like I'm an oil slick, basically. I was nervous about that, but I've tried it for a few weeks now, and it's excellent. It does not make me too shiny. I'm just kind of regular shiny, not anything extra, if that makes sense, because I feel like you're always going to get shiny if you get shiny regularly. So this doesn't, completely make it crazy, if you know what I'm saying. And I have really dry skin, actually, but it gets oily with makeup on it. Is anyone else like that? Your skin is dry as the Sahara, but then by the end of the day, after you've worn makeup, it's just quite glowy. We'll say it's glowy. It's not shiny, it's glowy. Pro Glow. Anyway, this is great stuff. I really, really love it. It does seem to stay all day, like it says, the 24-hour foundation. The color match, for me anyway, is really good. I really enjoy the, what's that word? The feel of it, the consistency, the product, I don't know what word I'm trying to say. I really like how it's just the stuff. I like the stuff. I'm feel like I'm having a stroke right now. Anyway, I'm really not. Don't worry if you're worrying about that. But it's just really good foundation. I'm really glad I stepped out of my box, out of the matte box I'm usually in, and went for a Pro Glow glowy foundation. And it's not too glowy, which I really, really like, actually. So try this out if you want to try something new. Get a little bit of glow on, but not too much. Just a good amount. But I have to say I do not like the packaging. It's awful. So product is excellent, packaging is not. It's just weird because it's in this squeezy tube, and you know when you first buy something in a squeezy tube, you take the lid off and it explodes every day that you try to use it for the first week and a half, so that's what went on with this one. I would open it every morning to use it, and like all this stuff is spilling out, and I'm like, this is not what I want. And it gets even worse because you have to shake it before you use it. Well, they recommend that you shake it before you use it, and so I do that, and then it just ends up squeezing everywhere, and I don't like that. But since I've used it for a little bit, I don't have that problem. But at the beginning, I did have that problem. So, just being honest here. Packaging is horrible, product is awesome. So I mentioned my skin is dry as the Sahara Desert, and I think this is something that will save my skin this fall and winter. It is the Shea Moisture Daily Hydration Overnight Face Oil. And it's just this yellow oil. Not the most, you know, appealing color, but it really is so good. I love using face oils on my face for moisture. And I use this every night. I use like 6 or 7 drops. It just sinks into my skin. It makes it feel so good, so hydrated, so nourished, and so comfortable. Because you know when your skin is tight and dry and flaky and it just feels awful? This fixes that. So I love it so much. So if you have dry skin, I know this is at Target because that's where I bought it. Go to Target, buy the stuff. It might just save your life. Not really, but it'll save your skin. And it also softens and restores, like it said on the label. And it's also made with fair trade and natural ingredients. That's great. Do you want to see it again? I'm showing it like 10 times, so that's the oil I like to use on my face lately. Another beauty slash skincare product is an eye cream. So I didn't use an eye cream for a while, towards the end of the summer into the fall, and my skin got really dry. Have I mentioned my skin's dry? Because it's really dry. Kind of like the Sahara Desert. I don't know if you've heard of that desert. It's a really dry desert. Anyway, so my under eyes got so dry and scaly and disgusting. And I was like, this is not what I want to go for. So I was looking for an eye cream, and I got this one at the drugstore, which is so convenient. It's the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Eye Cream, a multivitamin treatment with alpha hydroxy and melibios. I don't know what that word is, but it helped my dry under eye skin. And it was not too expensive. I think it was $12.99 or $13.99. And it just really helped to moisturize my under eye. I would put it on under my under eye and eyelid. You know how eye creams work. It helped decrease the look of fine lines and helped moisturize that area, and it just made it look and feel so much better. Next favorite is a food. I actually don't have it with me because it's at my desk at my place of employment. And so at my desk I keep a bag of almonds. I've been keeping a bag of almonds there for the last couple weeks, and it is the perfect afternoon snack. You feel good when you eat it because you're like, almonds are so healthy, and this is giving me protein, and I just feel so good having this healthy snack. So like every day around like 3 o'clock I get really tired and I'm like done for the day and I need a little bit of a pick-me-up. So I take a little handful of almonds, eat them, feel so much better. And they're crunchy, and I feel so satisfied when I eat a crunchy snack. It just feels so good, and it's like you could have chips or almonds, you know? Almonds, so healthy. Another food item is the best hot cocoa in all the land. It is the Stevens S'mores Cocoa. Look at that cute little bear. This is the best cocoa because it tastes like s'mores, which is so good, and it has, there's a million in here. It has these little marshmallows in the mix, which are so cute, and it's just so delicious. Seriously love hot cocoa. Love it at this time of year. I have it multiple times a week, sometimes multiple times a day, and it's so delicious. And it just makes you feel so cozy. You know, you're coming home at the end of the day and you're just cold and you're like, I just want some hot chocolate. So you make some and you just feel good. I love it. Next favorite is this very heavy can of paint. You want to know what color it is? White. Really boring. But my front room in my house is painted this darkish foresty green color, which is not my favorite. So I decided to make some changes and I bought some cans of paint and I'm going to paint it in the next few weeks. I'm very excited to have a bright, white, crisp front room and no longer a dark green one. It's going to be so good, I think, and it's just going to make me feel so good to sit in there and watch TV with my husband in my white room. I'm just so excited about it, having a white, just clean white walls. Oh, it's going to be so good. I have never been this excited to paint anything in all my life, and I felt like such an adult going to the paint store, choosing out the formula I needed, telling them which paint I wanted, and having them mix it for me Like, they carried it to my car after because it's a million pounds. I bought some, like, a roller brush and some tape and a little edge brush, and I just feel so do-it-yourself, making the changes, making my house better kind of girl, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was really exciting. Never been to the paint store before, so that was fun. I bought the paint. I'm going to paint my room in my house, and it's gonna be great. That is all my favorites for this month. Am I calling it a monthly favorites? I guess so. This is my October monthly favorites. Those are all my favorites. Sorry if this was kind of spazzy. I'm kind of naturally a spaz. I gotta tone myself down a lot. So this is me being me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please leave a comment down below telling me of something that you liked in October. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!